Hello my friends, well guys, welcome to the highest bases. As you know from the video before, if you didn't know, well, this is kind of a mini series in the series. So we are progressing. This base is 1250. We are gonna continue progressing in this mini series just to make it a little bit more interesting. So here we go. Commandos, as you can see, very strong. But it gives us a little bit of time here. So you can see we have the jab. The jab is gonna take that down. So it's a base that suits us. I'm not saying it's not a good base. I think it's an incredible base. You will see why I'm saying that. First of all, those zombies constantly appearing there. There is a plus. It is a massive plus when you have a choke point like that, because it does stop my units. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That being said, you can see what I mean. We didn't even manage to get rid of that pew, but I think we are good enough to continue. So as you can see, guys, this base, the main thing is for me the MS, the zombies there, constantly coming out, distracting my units. They act like decoys. On a permanent basis, if you want. I'm gonna try to get rid of that. Boom and boom. The downside of this base, if you are thinking of building a base like this, it's the specials, the commander abilities. Because of the zombies, you do get quite an enormous amount of special attacks there. You can see I had plenty. That allowed me now to keep getting rid of units, getting rid of structures, important structures such as pew, the two of them, and you can see it actually allowed me to go closer and closer. But that being said, even with all of those, as you can see, I still struggle a little bit. So those bases are extremely strong. They have the damage from the commandos, they have a little bit of everything from the engineers, plus the mad scientist, which acts like a constant decoy. So yeah, extremely strong base. I can see why this one is 1250. It's just hard. It's just hard. You have to keep using your specials correctly every single time, or you are gonna lose. And sometimes this acts like a stall base as well. You can see 2 minutes and 20 seconds there, whatever it is, and we are still quite far. If we didn't have as many commander abilities to get rid of loads of things, we'll probably still be at the choke point, and obviously we would potentially more likely lose. So yeah, I love this base. Those bases are always challenging, and I've been against bases like this loads of times, but they're always challenging, and it's a good setup. It's a good idea. But it did suit my loadout, and that's what I want everyone to understand. The bases are not impossible. It's just the loadout that you are using is not suitable for that type of base, which that's why I'm attacking a lot and trying to find a setup, a loadout that works for each base, so I don't have to change. I never change anyway. In some cases I do struggle quite a lot, and that's the downside of it. But let's move to the next base, guys. Let's see what we get, and we're gonna talk about that then. Right, 1251. You can see the sharpshooters there, and that's gonna be challenging as well. But we can actually have a vote, guys, but I think recently anyway the sharpshooters are probably the most used unit in defense. We all know the reasons for that. It's extremely good. I'm actually using it myself. Normally I do not use units that are overpowered in defense, such as engineers and stuff like that, but sharpshooters are fair. They're doing their job. They have their downsides and they have their pros, and I like that. Now my jabs there did a great job, but you can still see the the riot just standing there doing nothing, absolutely nothing. That's kind of sort of a glitch, if you want to call it that way. But first of all, ooh, I got tricked there. I thought it would be barrels there. Oh, nice. I like that. So let's spawn everything, and I'm not spawning them because I want to. I'm forced to do that. You can see the sharpshooters coming out quite quick and extremely strong, and that's when they become dangerous, when they pile up there and you have a lot of other units coming in front of them, such as, in our case, such as bounty hunters. So if I know anything about sharpshooter bases, if you got a chance to get rid of some sharpshooters, get rid of them, because they will melt your squad. You don't want to get to the choke point, which is the main one there with the veterans and all of that, with no units at all. You want your full squad, you want to be as strong as possible, and you want to use those focus fire absolutely perfect. So here's my first one. I used my focus fire quite in the middle there because I wanted to get rid of the pew at the same time as some units. I'm gonna use a decoy to just distract them a little bit, because here we come. We are getting closer to the main part of the base where those snipers are absolutely lethal. It's extremely good to have a straight line like that. Again, you might say, why not sharpshooters? Well, snipers work a little bit different. With the sharpshooters that come out of tents, you have that very long range combination that is strong against absolutely everything. So the sharpshooters, for example, the sharpshooters are gonna take care of your bounty hunters if your opponent is using bounty hunters, and the snipers are gonna finish off the job, and the piercing damage as well, and all of that. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It's something that we should all consider. Sharpshooters and snipers as veterans, or the other way around. I mainly suggest snipers as veterans. Sharpshooters are doing a brilliant job. As you can see, they come out quite a lot of them, and it's impressive. It's impressive. So look how many units out at once. If I was a little bit slower, that would probably be the end of this battle. I do lose a lot against bases like this. I'm not saying I'm not, but I do still win at the same time. They are strong. The time is running low. We are still quite far. We have units. We have energy to spawn even more. We have energy to spawn another full squad, so I'm not concerned about that. But you can see how strong this base is without any structures now. They and my best thing here in this squad is using the bounty hunters. They do take quite a few bullets there, and then the fourth skill there just absolutely makes it perfect for this type of battle. But yeah, two brilliant bases today, guys. And as I said, this mini-series continues. Episode 15 is gonna be next. We're gonna go up a little bit more. We're trying to to make as many, well, to see as many bases as possible. We see how it goes. But that being said, that's everything for this episode, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, turn the notification on, you'll know when I upload next. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.